Okay, guys, so the Anthology series VHS is back. It seems like this series is not going anywhere, and I'm cool with that. I think horror anthologies are pretty sweet. And, in general with anthologies, even if you don't like every story or one of them's kind of dragging or whatever, it's not going to be for an hour and 40 minutes or more. At least there's that. So I dig what I've seen so far from the VHS franchise. I don't think any one of these stories has really wowed me, but it's a great way for budding filmmakers to get their foot in the door, show what they can do, and perhaps make a pretty big impact here. So coming up this year, we've got VHS Halloween, and they have just dropped the trailer and a poster just a couple days ago. So, we are looking at checking this one out for the spooky season. Looks like it's going to be in time, or over to Shudder in time for Halloween. So let's check out this article from John Squires over at Bloody Disgusting. I'm curious to know what you guys think, so let me know in the live chat. Let me know if you're watching this after the fact. Jump into the comments. Give me your thoughts on the VHS series on a whole, and tell me how excited you are for this new version, once we take a look at the trailer here. So got a spooky little witchy woman there to look at. And the article says, the popular found footage franchise VHS is celebrating the Halloween season with VHS Halloween this October, the brand new 8th installment in the long-running saga. Watch the official trailer for VHS Halloween and look for it on Shudder October 3rd. So that's coming up in just a couple weeks. In VHS Halloween, a collection of Halloween-themed videotapes unleashes a series of twisted, blood-soaked tales, turning trick or treat into a struggle for survival. So here's the full list of segment titles and directors for this year's VHS Halloween. Diet Phantasma, directed by Bryan M. Ferguson. Fun Size, directed by Casper Kelly. Home Haunt, directed by Micheline, Pitt-Norman, and R.H. Norman. Kidprint, directed by Alex Ross Perry. Supra Sick Infra, directed by Paco Plaza, and Coochie Coo, directed by Anna Zlokovic. Let's go ahead and take a look at this trailer. I'm curious to know what you guys think of it. Let me just make sure it's not going to blow our ears off, and I will cut the music. So there we go. And here we are. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Creeping and crawling down your spine. That's that touch of mine. I won't tell no lie.
Hello? Are you saying this? Where are we? He's looking at me. Oh my God.
Okay, let's go ahead and mute that and put it back on here. All right. There we go. I'm curious to... So not only am I curious to know your guys' thoughts, I'm like, with these movies that are on Shudder, should we do watch parties like on the debut? Like, should we do a watch party over on Discord on October 3rd and watch this together for the very first time as a community? That would be pretty fun. Love the shaking of the basket there. That's a pretty funny moment. It looks like with all the VHS movies, there's going to be some of these stories that resonate with me and I connect with and find more relatable. than others. I'm not the biggest found footage guy. So some of these, like the adult baby that they showed that we're going to see here in a little bit, a creepy bit of imagery. And then once he does his like little spaz out or whatever, it seems to kind of lose the fright factor for me. I don't know. I'm one of those weirdos that I watched Hell House LLC and I didn't think the clown was like scary at all. I thought the other stuff was scarier in the movie than the clown. But I'm curious to know what you guys think here of VHS Halloween. It's dropping October 3rd on Shudder. If you're watching live, let me know in the live chat. And if you're watching after the fact, jump on into the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share the channel with someone who you think would dig this kind of content, because we cover horror news all the time on the channel. Movies, TV shows, comic books, video games, whatever, as long as it piques our interest and tickles our fancy, we're going to cover it right here. So subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing.